Hello, it is miserable weather out. We're having storms and rain and possible tornadoes. So I thought I'd make some bread. This is just a basic artisan bread. I worked on this recipe for quite a while last night and I'm going to see how it works. So let's try it. List of ingredients are going to be 2 cups of bread flour, 1 cup of all-purpose flour, 1 tablespoon of white sugar, 1 package of yeast, which is 2 1/4 teaspoons, 1 1/2 teaspoon of salt. I use kosher salt, 1 cup of warm water, and 1/2 cup of milk, which I'm going to do on the stove, 1 tablespoon of olive oil. Whisk the 2 flours and salt together. 1/2 cup of milk, 1 cup of water, 1 tablespoon of olive oil, 1 tablespoon of white sugar. This is going to heat to 120 degrees. Then I'm going to add the yeast. This will then get added into the flour mixture. Add the yeast, give it a stir. Pour the yeast mixture into the flour and stir. Liberally spray a bowl. I also like to just spray the top, and I'm going to set this aside in a draft-free place, which is my oven. This is going to sit in the oven for 2 to 3 hours or until it's at least double in size. Dough is almost to where I need it to be for the next step. After your dough has risen to at least twice its size, you're going to need parchment paper, about a tablespoon of flour, and a Dutch oven with a cover. This will go into a 450-degree oven for about half an hour because it has to be hot. Parchment paper that I'm using is a bit short, so if you do this before you start heating up the pan, it's kind of helpful. I'm going to use 2 pieces of parchment paper and then trim the edge. The next step, this is going in the oven at 450 degrees for about half an hour. Don't touch it. Just kind of fold it in on itself. I'm just going to cover this so it won't get chilled while the pan is in the oven. Right now, it's just going to sit here and rest. I'm going to remove the cover and the Dutch oven. I'm just going to give this another quick spray, carefully picking this up and putting it in here. Without touching anything hot. Then I'm going to cover that. And yes, I trimmed the parchment paper. Extremely hot. Don't burn yourself. This is going to be in the oven covered for about half an hour. It's now time to take off the cover. That's going to have another 15 to 20 minutes. A bread should be at an internal temperature of between 190 and 200. 201. Bread should sound hollow when it's done.